J Hinch, born on May 15, 1974, in Waverly, Iowa, grew up in a family that fostered a love for sports. His father, a coach, instilled in him the values of hard work, discipline, and leadership from an early age. These traits would later define Hinch's career both as a player and a manager. His mother, a teacher, nurtured his academic curiosity, ensuring that Hinch valued education as much as sports. As a young athlete, Hinch showed an early aptitude for baseball. His natural talent as a catcher, coupled with his strong arm and keen baseball instincts, made him a standout at Waverly High School. He was a multi-sport athlete, excelling in basketball and baseball, but it was on the diamond where he truly shined. Hinch's performances in high school caught the attention of college scouts, and he chose to attend Stanford University, where he would continue to develop his skills and strengthen his game. At Stanford, Hinch played for the renowned Cardinal baseball team, where he quickly made a name for himself as a reliable and skilled catcher. His leadership behind the plate was undeniable, and his bat was solid enough to make him a legitimate prospect for professional baseball. As a member of the Stanford baseball team, Hinch was part of several successful campaigns, and his prowess behind the plate helped the team to achieve numerous victories. Professional playing career. Hinch's impressive collegiate career led to his selection in the third round of the 1996 MLB draft by the Oakland Athletics. He was chosen for his strong defensive capabilities, his leadership skills, and his ability to manage a pitching staff. Hinch quickly ascended through the minor league system, spending several seasons in the minors before making his major league debut with the Athletics on September 6, 1998. His debut in the majors was a pivotal moment in his career, but his time with the Athletics was brief. Hinch had the tools to succeed, but his offensive game didn't develop at the same rate as his defensive skills. Despite this, his contributions as a catcher were highly valued. He spent the early years of his MLB career as a backup catcher for the Athletics, Arizona Diamondbacks, and Detroit Tigers. His strong defensive abilities and game management skills made him a valuable asset for teams that needed stability behind the plate. Hinch's major league playing career spanned several years, but his role primarily remained as a backup catcher. He spent time with the Athletics, 1998-2000, Diamondbacks, 2001-2003, and Tigers, 2004-2006. He helped the Diamondbacks win the World Series in 2001, even though he played a limited role during the postseason. In total, Hinch played in 63 MLB games and hit .219 with 4 home runs and 19 RBIs. His contributions to the teams he played for were more valuable in the clubhouse than on the field, where his leadership, experience, and ability to manage pitchers shone. Though Hinch never became a star player, his professionalism and work ethic were always apparent. He was known for his attention to detail, his baseball IQ, and his ability to communicate with pitchers. His career as a player, though not long or decorated with major statistical achievements, paved the way for his future in the game. Career peak as a manager. After retiring from playing in 2007, Hinch transitioned into coaching and eventually into a managerial role. His wealth of knowledge from his time as a player, coupled with his understanding of the intricacies of the game, made him a perfect candidate for a managerial position. In 2009, Hinch was hired as the manager of the Arizona Diamondbacks, making him one of the youngest managers in MLB history at the time, at just 35 years old. Hinch's time with the Diamondbacks, however, proved to be short-lived. After just one season in 2009, where he finished with a disappointing 70-92 record, he was dismissed. While his tenure was brief, Hinch gained valuable experience and insights into the challenges of managing a major league team. His tenure with Arizona would be a stepping stone that prepared him for future managerial roles. Despite the setback, Hinch's reputation as a bright, strategic baseball mind remained intact. He spent the following years working in various baseball roles, including serving as the vice president of professional scouting for the San Diego Padres and the assistant general manager of the Houston Astros. These experiences allowed Hinch to refine his skills as a baseball executive and learn how to build and manage a successful team from both a managerial and front office perspective. Hinch's managerial career took a major turn in 2015 when he was hired as the manager of the Houston Astros. It was here that Hinch's true potential as a manager began to be realized. His calm demeanor, exceptional leadership skills, and ability to connect with players allowed the Astros to thrive under his guidance. Main achievements as manager: Hinch's peak as a manager came with the Houston Astros, where he oversaw one of the most successful periods in the franchise's history. In 2017, in just his second season with the Astros, he led the team to their first-ever World Series title. The Astros defeated the Los Angeles Dodgers in a thrilling 7-game series that became one of the most memorable in recent baseball history. Hinch's leadership, strategic decisions, and ability to navigate through the pressure of postseason baseball were integral to the team's success. Hinch's ability to manage the Astros' talented roster was clear, and he oversaw a team full of dynamic players, including Jose Altuve, Carlos Correa, George Springer, and Justin Verlander. Under his guidance, the Astros became one of the most consistently successful teams in the MLB. The 2017 World Series victory solidified his status as one of the top managers in the game. In addition to the 2017 World Series title, Hinch's tenure with the Astros also saw multiple division titles and playoff appearances. The team regularly posted strong regular season records, and Hinch's ability to maximize the potential of his players was evident. His leadership style, which emphasized trust, communication, and adaptability, made him highly respected both by his players and by his peers. Controversy and final years. Hinch's time with the Astros was not without controversy, particularly regarding the team's involvement in a sign-stealing scandal that surfaced after the 2019 season. In January 2020, it was revealed that the Astros had used a video-based system to steal signs during their 2017 World Series winning campaign and beyond. While the scandal shook the baseball world, Hinch was ultimately held responsible for the culture of the team, despite claims that he was unaware of the extent of the sign-stealing operation. As a result of the scandal, Hinch was suspended for the entire 2020 season by Major League Baseball, and the Astros fired him. The scandal cast a shadow over his accomplishments, but it did not diminish his reputation as a talented manager. Hinch's leadership and contributions to the Astros' success, particularly in 2017, remained significant in the eyes of many baseball fans. After serving his suspension, Hinch was hired as the manager of the Detroit Tigers in 2021. In Detroit, Hinch began the process of rebuilding the team, focusing on developing young talent and establishing a winning culture. While the Tigers were not yet contenders, Hinch's reputation as a capable manager continued to be solidified, as he worked to guide the team back to respectability. Legacy. J Hinch's legacy in baseball is a complex one, shaped by his successes and the controversies that surrounded him later in his career. As a player, his impact was more about leadership and game management than raw statistics, and his ability to work with pitchers was highly valued throughout his career. As a manager, however, Hinch reached the pinnacle of success, guiding the Houston Astros to a World Series title and establishing himself as one of the brightest minds in the game. Hinch's 2017 World Series victory remains a high point in his career, and his ability to lead a talented team to the ultimate success in a high-pressure environment showcased his managerial acumen. However, the fallout from the sign-stealing scandal has made his legacy more complicated. Despite this, Hinch remains a respected figure in the baseball community, known for his intelligence, leadership, and commitment to the game. In the final years of his career, Hinch's focus on rebuilding the Tigers and helping them develop into a competitive team further solidified his status as a capable and adaptable manager. His career will always be marked by both triumph and controversy, but his impact on the game of baseball, as both a player and a manager, is undeniable.